Oh, hello everybody. How we doing tonight? How we doing tonight? So, we've got a
Hello, Poppet.
hello Poppet. Hello Pop.
Hello, Puppet.
So, it's
That
Thursday.
dog.
Uh it is also October and
Is it?
we figured why don't we get all the cool guys together and do a spoopy one shot?
But they didn't show up, so we're here.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Can you not say that all sexy like? A spooky one shot.
A spoopy one shot. You like it, baby? Oh yeah. Anyway, so we're dedicating October to lots and lots of really well-crafted wreckage horror extravaganza one-shots. When we're calling it One Shot October. Isn't that great?
Although,
Ah.
since we ended up on Thursdays, they may end up being two shots because
they might.
people probably have work and school in the morning, and I can't guarantee we're gonna play all these to completion. We're not gonna stop short on any of them, so some of them may require second playings.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, without further
That's the
ado,
asterisk at the bottom of One Shot Tober.
the asterisk.
Could be two shots.
Yep.
Is there
Terms
an
and
asterisk?
conditions apply.
Horror shot Tober.
No, that's dumb.
All right.
All right, everyone. So let me introduce the key players in tonight's Magic World game. We have Kyla, who will be playing Gunter Hoodwin.
Hello.
We have Caleb, who will be playing Jason JJ James.
Hey guys.
We have Jacob, who will be playing Flynn Darrell.
Hi. I'm asleep.
Wake up, Jetna! And we have Frank, who will be playing as Randall Higginsworth.
Hey, that's Officer Hillsworth to you, Higginsworth.
Don't give away too much now.
Well, we haven't even done character creation.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and I will be playing Ricky Chase. And
Named these characters.
we have.
Yeah.
And our GM for this evening and for all of the one-shot Tober games will be Mr. Wreckage himself.
Good evening.
Get out of here, Dracula. Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
why don't you take us through what we need to do, Mr. Rick?
All right, so as we've discussed previously, just so that you could at least be capable of naming your characters ahead of time, this particular one-shot involves two potential groups of people, either security guards or rule-breaking teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what you need to know to lay the setting.
How you doing, Ming?
Sorry, roommate.
We lost Kyla. Anyway.
Oh, no.
And then
He's
fell
back. Anyway, continue.
All right, cool.
All right. Now that you're back, here's what you need to know. Magic World Kids Park.
Oh, we
Oh, he's
actually
lost again.
That was very
Are you
funny.
fetched?
What are you doing, Kyla?
Got
That was very funny.
Connor,
This is the magic of Skype.
Stop it.
Ah,
Stop it.
Stop.
Bad.
I just got
Right.
kicked out. They didn't even tell me
Shh,
anything.
shh. Let's lay the scene. Let's get spoopy. Um, Magic World Kids Park was an amusement park in the outskirts of Tennessee, and just away from the big cities, off where a family could go to get away. It mysteriously closed in 1994. Rather than tear it down, they simply put big walls around it and hired a security firm to keep people out. So of course, the local small towns are rife with rumors and speculations about what might have happened and what might go on behind those walls. And as a group of local and bored teenagers, you, through perhaps daring each other or looking for a good spot to do nefarious substances, will be breaching these grounds tonight to discover the truth that lies behind. That is, however, up to you guys as the teenagers. I expect you to all decide why individually you're going. Perhaps you peer pressure. Perhaps you're the guy who wants to see what's behind there. Perhaps you went to the park as a kid, or your parents have memories of going as a kid, and you want to see what it was like or maybe you just like abandoned places. Of course,
Because you're
our
that
security
kid in
guard.
high school.
Maybe
Of
we're
course,
all
our
hope.
security guard is simply the security guard, one of the security guards who is paid to keep people off the grounds.
That seems like a
So,
terribly boring job as well.
Oh yeah, it's the ass end of a
Mhm.
security job.
5
But
people
we
have
will
killed
get to
themselves in this
that.
park before you.
Hey, but not number 6, guys.
I do expect to hear more about our security guard character, but in the meantime, can our teenagers start to shape their characters and their motivations?
Sure.
among
I think
themselves?
mine's pretty filled out already, so I'll go first. So Ricky is a part of the high school newspaper. He is ambitious, I guess. You know that kid in high school who's always doing the extracurricular stuff in order to get into college and make
The
sure that he
serial
gets
killer.
ahead of
Everybody
stuff.
hates him.
Yeah, he's kind of like, you know, he is kind of more of a loner, but like for the most part, he hangs around with the people who make the who make the newspaper. So he's definitely not in the cliques as per se. I'd say that he's kind of outside those circles.
Too cool for that.
Yeah, he's too cool for that. So he's focused on his higher education. Having said that, the reason why he's going to Magic World is because he wants to scoop up a story that will potentially get him published in maybe even the newspaper outside of high school as well. So he has intentions to do that. And maybe even just sort of explore it, maybe sort of just write an article on, how it's degrading and, that sort of stuff. It's not really there to, like, search for ghosts or anything like that or some bullshit. It's mostly there to sort of highlight what this relic of the past is in his town. So that's Ricky Chase, everyone. Ricky Chase!
For president.
All right. That
Does
lick.
anybody
Oh,
else have
man.
it? Is Ricky Chase the instigator? Is his desire to go to the park the reason why the group goes? Does he?
well,
character
I
might
would.
be the reason.
What was that,
Oh
sorry?
yeah, Caleb, tell us about your character.
Ooh, okay.
He's the rebellious cool kid character.
Is he a
and
jock?
He's
JJ.
not a jock. He's one of those cool kids who doesn't take part in anything, and he's doing this to
Yeah.
look cooler.
Does he sit far back in his chairs in a different pose every time? Yeah.
Suave. He
Of
can
course he does.
start a jukebox by hitting it or whatever.
Is he the type of kid that turns a chair around the other way and sits on it backwards?
No, he turns it sideways.
Oh, he totally does.
Can this be in the
Yeah.
80s? Is this the 80s?
No, it's
That's
not.
what I was thinking. when
Damn
I made
it.
the character.
That works even better with the link.
Unfortunately, as I said, the park closed down in 1994, so this at least has to be sometime after
Yeah.
1994.
Hang on a second. Is this legit?
Yes, Magic World is a real park that closed down in 1994 in Tennessee.
Oh.
Sweet.
To my
Okay.
knowledge, no group
Right.
of teenagers has ever snuck into the grounds of the real Magic World.
Survived.
So I
So-
can't.
My character, Gunter Hoodwin, is a football player jock.
Oh god. So you and I guess you and JJ are like bros.
They might actually be polar opposites because they're both cool and popular kids, but for radically different reasons.
What was
Exactly.
your sorry, JJ, what was the reason why you were cool again?
Because he
Because
he
he's
doesn't take
Born,
participate
just
in
born
any of
that
the-
way.
Oh, he's the leather jacket wearing motherfucker.
Yeah, he's the leather jacket wearing guy.
All right. Okay, cool.
And I'm a give me a sec.
Oh, he's actually a jock in real life. See, I
This is true.
haven't been in high school in so long that this type
I'm-
of
I'm
shit is
looking at
just,
it.
look at you. You got like a members only jacket and
Okay, now I'm tempted to go get my leather jacket.
This isn't leather. This is what's it called?
By the way, that
This
looks
is
like
leather.
4 sizes too big for you.
It's
They're
supposed to be.
always a little big. Yeah, they're always supposed to be a little big. I have one too from. They fucking gave me one for being on the speech team. Like,
Yeah, they give you one for being on speech and debate and everything else.
That's
so like
They
I
didn't
was.
give us one.
I could have gone to school dressed like a jock, having absolutely no athletic skill whatsoever.
I have
Anyways,
no
so
idea
the
what the
reason-
fuck that jacket is. I'm just putting that out there, and
It's an American
it's
tradition.
like a
that-
varsity.
It's-
It's like a varsity
Yeah.
jacket.
my god, I have no
Have you
idea
ever
what
seen
any
it?
of that shit is.
Have you ever
Yeah.
seen him like you've seen American movies where it's a teenager and he's a jock and he's got like all of the jocks are wearing that same type of coat that has like the school emblem on it?
Yeah.
It's an American tradition
Yeah,
that
that's
when you're a member of a club, you get one of those coats.
Damn.
So that's why.
See, my
used to be
high
only
school
for
knowledge
sports,
of
but they
America
changed it
is
since.
Yeah, it's called a Letterman.
limited to American Pie and Grease.
both
It's
of
actually
those
pretty
would
accurate.
include,
Yeah, that describes our entire
Anyways,
country in 4
yeah,
hours.
pretty much. Anyways, the entire reason Gunter Hoodwin is going to the park is because some fuckers on the football team said he couldn't.
Oh shit.
You're too fucking
Oh.
scared.
So
See,
now he's
I thought your character would be here on like a dare.
Yeah.
yeah, no.
that's-
That'd be cool.
That's
as well.
basically what it is.
It's basically people were like, "Bet you won't go," and I'm like, "What? You think I'm
Bitch.
scared or something?"
I'll bring back
I'll go.
something.
Yeah.
So what do you got to bring
Like
back?
that?
Like a fucking rotating clown mouth or something like that?
Whatever I find.
Dead body, dead hobo.
No, okay, dead hobo.
As you do.
Yep.
Stop ruining the plot.
Wait, really? Awesome.
They're going to
God,
bring back my corpse.
Yeah, Jacob.
Yes.
We're gonna make sure to kill you.
Becomes a suicide pact.
Speaking of which, Jacob as Flynn Darrell is the only teenager yet to be flushed out.
I think everybody kind of took at least some of my ideas. God damn it, Dave, you took my newspaper idea.
Oh really?
You guys can both be newspaper people, just trying
Yeah.
to one up you.
That may not work, but you could be the other guy on the sports team who originally
I was
dared
thinking that, but
Gunter, because Gunter's obviously going to say, "Oh yeah, like you're going to go," and then
It's true.
that sort of thing would happen.
Flynn Darrow could also be like a Tom girl.
That's true.
Yeah,
Flynn
well,
also
it
works
can
as a
be
girl
both,
name.
man.
Metrosexual?
Yeah, Jacob, are you ready to play a member of the fairer sex? No, he's not.
He vetoed that idea. Yeah.
no, not with a cam.
Well, what were you in school, Jacob?
He's got to get into. He's a method actor. He has to put on like a wig and like.
Jacob, maybe you're one of the not cool kids, one of the nerds who thinks if he mans up and goes on this expedition, he'll finally make it.
Maybe you're a goth doing like drugs.
Oh my god.
Ooh, you could be like you could be like the drugged out Spicoli dude.
Mm.
Oh.
Just going through the clicks in my mind here, you know.
Oh.
Let me see.
Yep, going through all the cliches, which is good.
I think I'm probably gonna end up going with the idea of being the guy that actually gave Gunter the dare, saying he's too much of a pussy to go in.
Damn.
Back. Yep. Okay. So the two jock bros, the one cool outsider cool kid, and the kid from the newspaper, are all going
Who
to
dies first?
Yeah.
after dark. All right, let's flush out now our security guard.
Okay.
So here's
Maybe-
the thing. There is an older security guard who's been doing this job, this particular job.
See,
for a
if
while.
okay, this is the exact fucking character that I was going to make if I was.
That's Dave wanted to make the older, like he just doesn't give a fuck anymore security guard.
Well, no, but this kind of wouldn't work because you'll see where this is going.
Yeah.
He's been doing this exact security job for a while now, at least a decade, and he puts you off is the thing. You've just at least recently been put onto this rotation from. It's a security firm, so you can be moved from one job to another. Recently been moved to this job, and he is a little off. He's got strange
Okay.
quirks, and he seems jumpy, and he's told you that the most important rule on this job site is you never go on the other side of the fence. You patrol the grounds if you want. You can stay in the security booth and watch TV. Like, you get really bad TV reception out here, but you can watch this little black and white TV he has or listen to the radio, but you do not go to the other side of the fence, no matter what.
What would we were talking about things you could bring in. What would I like bring in as a security guard? Like, do they equip me with anything other than like a walkie-talkie and a flashlight, or?
Do you have a walkie-talkie? Both of you are equipped with a walkie-talkie and flashlights.
We don't get like pepper
typically-
spray or anything, do we?
You definitely have pepper spray, but typically you would be, say, not armed. But because this is in sort of the in the country of Tennessee, there are wild animals. So your
Okay.
security booth does have a rifle in it.
Kick ass.
But you're not supposed
Sweet.
to use the rifle to
On
do your
children.
job.
Yeah.
Like, you're not supposed to use your rifle to ward people away from
On
the ground.
children.
You're supposed to only use the
Yeah.
rifle in the event of a wild animal attack.
Okay.
So there is a rifle in the
Okay.
security office.
Sweet.
Which, by the way, direct your attention to the Roll20, which there is a map.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
This entire area is the park, which has been fenced in by an 11-foot high chain link fence with barbed wire at the top. And large portions of the fence have also been boarded up. So it's a fence with a big plywood foundation as well. Right where you see the giant dinosaur in the lake on the picture, to the lower right is where a gift shop used to be.
You
In
mean
the
like
park,
around 7?
no, down to the lower right where there is nothing on the map, like here.
Okay, okay, yep.
There used to be a gift shop in the parking lot there, and that was converted into the security office for keeping people off the grounds, because it's not technically on the grounds itself, so it was able to be outside of the fence, and therefore a good place to put a security office. The parking lot itself is to the south and to the east. It's a big L-shaped parking lot, and then everything to the north and west is just woods. But there's been a clearing made for patrolling the fence. So there's a spot there's between the woods and the fence that is open and visible. But go ahead and tell me more about your character who's just been assigned to this job now that I've given you a little more context.
All right, my name is Randall Higginsworth, and I'm going to talk like that when I'm talking in character because I kind of think it's funny. And yeah, he's really, really good at his job. He's really serious. He trains really hard all the time. He takes his job very seriously. He didn't quite make it into the FBI. He didn't quite make it into Homeland Security. He didn't quite make it into TSA. He didn't quite make it into the police department. He didn't quite make it into any sort of law enforcement or military capacity, but he really should have, guys. He really should have. But he's going to show him. This is going to be the job. He's going to find some perps. He's going to fucking get it. He's going to do it. Everyone will know that he's really good. But yeah, long story short, he's way too full of himself. He's pretty chunky, portly, overweight, just doesn't know it, can't run, can't do a whole lot. He's a stereotype, just like a mall security cop. But he really thinks that, if someone gave him a chance, he would own shit. He would wreck shit. He could take down a whole team of perps.
Is he the type
Perfect.
of guy
This
that would
movie
look into
before.
a mirror and go, "You talking to me?" And then he'd like
this-
take the
You got this, Randall. You got this, Randall. This
He's
is
like
yours.
stepping
This is
himself
yours.
up.
Yeah.
Perfect.
This is you, man.
Now,
So.
do any of the teenagers, you all have your own motives for going. Is anyone taking a sort of organizational stance, like helping to plan when you're going to do it? Basically, I'm asking, who's the guy who's driving, and who's the guy who's bringing the wire cutters to get through the fence?
I would be bringing the wire cutter.
How about this? Like, so I have sort of, maybe people have heard rumors about me wanting to go into Magic World, because theoretically speaking, I'm the only one that would want to go into it myself. And then maybe because of that rumor circulating around the school, that Flynn dared Gunter to do it. And maybe they approached me about coming with them when they did it. I'm not sure how
And
JJ fits into that.
And I heard about it through the grapevine and decided that it would be cool if I was.
No, you're a cool guy, JJ. You don't go with them. You're waiting at the fence when they show up.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's like that.
I'm just there.
All right. No, I like that. No, that's
Just
good.
appear there. You hit the fence twice and 2 sodas.
So
pop
who's
out.
driving? Which one of the jocks has a rich dad? All right.
Gunter.
So that's going to be Gunter.
You guys will all
Gunter.
pile into my Mustang.
I think Jacob's the one.
Who's
Jacob called
the
it first,
prepared
so.
teenager who's bringing wire cutters / what else are you guys bringing? Because I mean, what do you want to bring?
I think I would probably be the most prepared to go into Magic World. So maybe I can bring the wire cutters, and the other thing that I would bring is like I don't know about the 90s, so I don't know about what technology they had back then in terms of cameras.
This
because...
isn't the
This has
90s.
been like 10 years after the 90s.
Yeah, it closes
Like
in the
04,
1990s,
05,
Ah.
yeah.
but
Okay.
it's been long enough for
Alright,
rumors
so
to. So
DL...
this is at least the 2000s.
All right, so DSLR camera, that has both functionalities for taking pictures and recording video, and then I'd also bring spare batteries with me for the camera, because I don't know how long I'm going to be there, and maybe I would bring a bottle of water and maybe like a muesli bar or something like that.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna bring some alcohol.
Yes.
I second this motion.
So what is it? Is it like a liter of vodka? I don't know anything about alcohol. Prefacing it.
I love it. I'm preparing my ass off for this thing, and you guys are like,
Yeah.
"Yo, let's go get fucking
Dude, you'd be amazed what you
drunk."
can do with booze, man. Seriously,
Yeah.
you can light it on fire. You can blow it.
No, I get that,
outside,
but like,
you
I
can
just,
get
I'd like the
drunk,
idea
you
of
can
this
get
thing
drunk.
just
I say
happening.
no.
live.
I say
Get
in
drunk.
true high schooler football fashion, bring a 12-pack.
All right, you're bringing a 12-pack.
Or like two 12-packs, and I'm holding them like this, and every time someone wants it, I'll go like, there you go, there you go.
Yes, you're holding. Yes, that's perfect.
Dual wielding 12 packs. All right.
You are
One.
the designated dual wielder
Okay,
of
Um,
12 packs. Jacob, what are you bringing?
Do I have to get
I'm
two
going to
of-
bring
Flynn.
I'm going to bring my cell phone that that obviously has camera capabilities, mostly to take pictures of Gunter for when or record him when he tries to pussy out.
Yeah. All right, and
Okay,
finally,
can I?
JJ, who's just waiting at the fence when they show up like a true badass. Does a true badass bring anything?
Yeah. Leather
Zippo,
jacket, of
3
course.
joints, leather jacket.
Another jacket.
Yeah.
He is bringing a Zippo.
Zippo.
Cigarettes.
Cigarettes.
He has not a pocket knife,
Three-
but a
three-pack
a
of rubbers.
switchblade.
Switchblade. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And he has lockpicks
Yes.
because he likes breaking into things.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
All
Guys,
right.
I am all of these characters.
One thing.
Cool as shit.
Wreckage, can my guy bring like his home flashlight? I just want to bring one of those regular cop like 2 feet long flashlights, the one that makes him feel like he's a big old manly security guard man.
That is the kind that a security guard gets anyway. So,
Oh, sweet. All right, the kind you
yeah,
can be
you do get
someone with.
even though
Mag
security
light?
guards aren't allowed to have like real guns typically,
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah.
They do have a lot of other. They try and make them look like police officers as much as possible, so that
Okay.
at a glance, it's more of a visible deterrent to crime. But yeah,
And Randall's
so
all about
basically,
being visible.
without
Yeah.
even being particularly informed, especially because of all the rumors that fly around in the high school about the abandoned amusement park just outside of town. You know that, of course, that there is a security guard and that they do patrol the fence. So you all, and of course, you're daring people because they're cowards. So you're going after dark, obviously. You're going to get to the fence just after sundown. There'd be no reason to go otherwise, honestly.
Plus, school's in session otherwise, so.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
just after dark, which is coincidentally also just when your shift is about to start, Randall. You guys meet. JJ's right there. You guys pull up in Gunter's Mustang. And you find the headlights illuminate Gunter at the side of the fence. Like, wow, that's cool. He's right there.
Guter's cool.
Did any of you guys invite him? How did he get here? Do you guys see like his bike or?
I didn't invite anyone. You guys invited
He
yourselves.
totally has a bike.
Yeah, I know that's why I'm
totally
asking.
has a bike.
Yeah.
It's a bike parking. Just
He's high school, so I think it'd be dirt bike instead of like hog. But
I don't know.
like an older one that he
Yeah.
fixed up.
okay.
Yeah, that's
He's that guy.
his style.
Because he's that cool.
All right.
JJ, you got here before them so that you could be all cool.
Yeah.
What type of pose are you
Just-
leaning in right
just
now? Just out of
Leaning up
curiosity.
one leg, one leg against the.
You're like smoking like,
Yep, finishing off a cigarette as they arrive.
and you like.
And not only are you leaning against the fence, but you found ahead of time exactly the perfect spot in the fence to cut into, because there's no boards here, and you can see that there's that you could make a small hole that may not be noticed on a patrol. Like, this is the perfect place to cut into the fence that you happen to be leaning against with a big old smoke in your mouth.
So all right, I get out of the car, and then I'm just like, how did you guys find out about this? I mean, I just more people here just makes it more difficult. And then I open up my backpack, and I take out the bolt cutters, and I get to work on the gate, on the door. Wall, I guess.
Yeah, it's a chain link fence. It's 11 feet high, which is not no one has seen an 11-foot high chain link fence out of all of you, except for at like a prison. That's pretty much the only place that they would have such a high fence. And much like a prison, they have the barbed wire at the top, which seems really excessive for keeping people out of just a dilapidated amusement park.
Yeah.
You cut into the fence. There's no roll required for this because you just get it done.
I take 10.
Yeah. Situation.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we didn't even say this on the stream. We're using the same dice system as Lokes, Nevada.
Which hasn't come out yet.
Which hasn't come out yet, so literally no one watching live. Is there anyone even watching live?
No. Not yet.
Okay, then. So it doesn't even matter. We're using the same dice stream as Lokes, Nevada, which is 2d10s, 4d8s, and 66s, and an unlimited number of d4s. When you make a roll, you simply justify why your character is capable of using the dice that you selected. So if it's a d10, I can use this d10 because I'm really scared and really motivated. Or I can use this d10 because, I practice all the time at this particular task. That sort of thing.
Can you type that in a chat, everything that we have, like the numbers?
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will keep track of the numbers as a GM. I wish there was a way to keep if the roll 20 had some sort of dice pool mechanic, but it really doesn't.
So you just make a token.
Yeah, but then the tokens don't transfer from one page to the other when I make changes to them. So if we go to another page and you've used a dice, on the other page the token has no dice used. So that's really annoying. I think there's a way to do it, but it's not clear.
Well, you get a token, you assign it to a player,
All right.
and then there's little boxes that you can put in.
Yeah.
Are you the leader on Roll20? Are you the GM on Roll20?
Yes, obviously.
You should be able to make character sheets for each person who's on Roll20.
Yeah, but character sheets don't have dice pools.
What I'm saying is, you can add a token, and then people can see how many. There's 3 boxes they can have.
Right.
So you can put in how many D10s, how many D8s, and how many D6s you
That makes
have
sense.
left
Yeah.
in those boxes. Yeah. That'd be the way that I'd handle it, at least anyway. So, for
In my
example, if
experience, I'm
everyone,
able to get that change to transfer to other pages. is
well,
my
you
problem.
can. You just drag them over, and it's everything that comes with the token will stay with the token.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm.
All right. Anyway,
we won't worry about it now, but yeah.
Cool. Okay.
you cut through the fence. There's no roll required.
Mhm.
So tell me about the type of cut you're going to make in this fence.
It's big enough for like someone to sort of crawl through on hands and knees. Obviously, I don't want it to be too obvious because I am aware of the security guards. I did do my research on this place. I am here to take photos and, write a story about this place, so I don't want to get caught in the process, obviously.
Are you going to cut the entire piece out, or are you going to cut enough to bend it open and
It's
then bend
basically,
it closed?
we're going to bend it open and bend it closed.
Gotcha.
But,
All right.
the fact that there's vehicles here will probably be whatever. So
I mean, you're teenagers, though. It doesn't occur to you that
I know,
with
that's
lights
why
off,
that's why I haven't pointed that out yet.
Yeah,
So,
you're teenagers.
yeah.
So your Mustang is just there. Obviously, you lock it. It's your precious baby. But
Beep,
As if, no, you would not. Oh, maybe you would. I don't know. Anyway.
And who goes through first?
I do.
After the whole... Okay,
Mhm.
so what you immediately find,
You die. Damn it.
Ricky,
There you go, Jacob. Or
Yep.
Flynn.
They're already starting to get drunk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.